I think I proved that fact more than adequately. I'll admit defeat in that particular area, yes. That was not the courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, my boy? That I was the ringleader, did you call it? If you can't, then, well... You certainly can't prove that the report was addressed to me. Yeah, I was in Rosemary's stream, and there was a discussion about a VR Kana circus arc. And I'm confused because I assumed you're already doing that. Hey, shut the fuck up! A VR Kana circus arc? I don't think I heard of that. Huh, I'll have to look into that. You won't wriggle your way out of this one. I'll have to DM Rose about that later. Be like, what's the circus arc? I do know, I mean, they're just talking about this as a joke for fun. It's not anything real. Oh, I see. Yeah, I do know, Ghost is arranging a thing that I wanted to hop on. Specifically because, he's gonna be showing people Alien Stage music videos. And I'm like, I need to join for this. So, depending on if it happens this week, might change another plan for stream this week, to fit that in, so I can make it to that. So unfair. Tell him, Verity, please. I'm not being slippery at all. Your beard is like literally like wet and damp. What do you mean? I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say? Unlike you, when you permitted Mr. Edgeworth this bizarre interlude. That was most unlike you. It's saddening, truly it is, to see you failing in your sacred duty to the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures. What the fuck you burning, bro? You're right, of course. Until a fact has been adequately proven in the courtroom, it cannot truly be considered a fact. I am afraid I have no choice but to ask that Mr. Edgeworth's theory be struck from the record. It's no good. She has to know for certain that Shawn is safe. Without the bunny ears, you remind me of Shawn? Oh, from Kingdom Hearts? Shawn. I'm sorry, my boy. But that counts as truth out in the field and in the courtroom are two different things. And you're more than willing to bend the truth in the courtroom. Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're scurrilous? What is this word? Scurrilous soul? I'll do no such thing. I've never heard of that word before. I'll simply accept the court's verdict as the truth, should it choose to acquit me, as should you. If we can't find that missing evidence, we're in trouble here. Don't hang out with enough pirates, I see. Oh, is that scurvy? Is that like scurvy? Scurrilous? List of scurvy? Well, Verity, I think we've heard about all we need to, don't you? There's no way that evidence is turning up, ever. A quick not guilty and we can all go home.
Objection!
Eustace! Let's go! Who said that? Beat his ass! Beat his ass with hammers! Dad. Oh, I think it means traitorous or something? Not scurvy, but it's just a word I usually see pirates use. Oh no, derogatory. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Eustace. What are you doing here? Mr. Winner, what is the meaning of this? And where have you been? You can't just abandon your duties like that. I'm sorry. You are unfit to be a prosecutor. You're a complete and utter disgrace. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I need me some hydrates. He literally got kidnapped, Franziska. Why, Eustace? Why can you not get it into your head? This is no place for an incompetent fool like you! Dad? Oh! New sprite! I brought some vital evidence. Oh, Eustace character development moment! Yoo-hoo! So, can I please, take my place at the prosecutor's bench? Pretty please? Oh, you posted about the extra humble stuff I had in the Discord since Elliot made his choice already? Oh, nice! Thank you for, like, being willing to, like, share that with people on the Discord. That's really cool. Well, well, Eustace. This is certainly a surprise.
Objection!
Oh, Eustace, my boy. What's gotten into you? There's something different about you. What's going on? Dad, Come on, my boy. Spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to play catch with you? That's it, isn't it? Alright. Why don't you run along home and I'll be with you soon. Get back on the stand right now! Oh god, the way he flinches at him just approaching him too. Jesus. What's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf.
Objection!
Judge Cavell. The prosecutor in charge has arrived, along with important new evidence. This trial is far from over. Surely you can't call an end to proceedings just yet. No objections from Team Defense. Only wish we could have had our original team captain say that herself, though. The prosecution has no objections either. You think this farce is gonna continue? There's no chance of that. None at all. Isn't that right, Verity? He still thinks he was successful in his bid to kidnap Shawn, but we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, nothing changes. Judge Cavell's hands are still tied. Come on, Kay! Oh, poor Cavell. Oh, her phone? That sound. That's her cell phone. Huh? Mine is also ringing. Whoa, I'm getting a call too. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, thank you for taking a moment. Let me take a bite out of my meal. Wish I had some soup. You stretch. Mr. Fender! Oh, let's go! They saved him! I like how his cell phone is cow pattern. Oh, and she's got like the same pattern that's on her clothes too. We found Shawn. We found Shawn! Detective, you did it! They found my stepson. Oi. The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? That's some stellar work, your great thiefness. Thanks. I just thought you should know right away. See you all soon. This like area that they're in looks like the the place from Isomnium Files. A big old polar bear starts walking into frame. God, I can't wait to play Nirvana Initiative. Woo! Judge Cavell, it's for you. I knew exactly what you meant when you said this area they're in. It's Shawn and VLR, right? Right? Yeah, I think that's tomorrow, if I recall correctly. Hello? Yes. Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? Alright, be careful. I'll see you back at home. Yeah, fuck you, Excelsius. The proceedings will continue. I feel a certain freedom returning to my hammer arm. Ugh, no! How? Is this some idiotic joke? It is no such thing. The witness will return to the stand, and Mr. Winner will step up to the prosecutor's bench. Yes, ma'am? Eustace Winner. Yeah? I leave matters in your hands. Huh? Facing down your own father, this won't be easy. Oh, yeah, you... Franziska! Ah, I love that! I love shit like this. I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me. See, this is why I want her to have like an internship or something with Eustace. Eustace is just everyone's like son/intern. Her, Miles, Gavel. He's all of their sons. Or allies. Mr. Winner, you mentioned some evidence that you wish to present to the court. Yeah, so, the knife and the chisel. Whoa, you tracked down the missing metamajigs? Well, Mr. Winner, did you? About that, No, I couldn't find them. I searched everywhere, but I was too late. Too late? Is it thrown in an incinerator? How so? I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where are you going, Dad? Oh, Eustace, I was, just on my way to throw out some trash. And then I heard this tinkling sound. He's going pee. Tinkling, huh? Let me guess. The bell for Mr. Connice's chisel. You mean to tell the court that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence? I tried. I tried my best, but I was too late. I'm sorry. You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere where? Literally everywhere. I even went to the dump. Aww. I got down on my hands and knees and dug through the garbage. This guy, he's doing his best. God, I really like Eustace a lot. I love this character development for him. I figured that stuff had to be in there somewhere. Wait, that's Eustace. Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? Ah! Rude. He totally ignored me. So, that's what he was doing. He even went so far as to search the dump. But... all I found was... this. Also, hold on. Give me one moment. I'm like smelling something. I need to see where that's coming from. I assume it's the neighbors, because it smells kind of like a burning smell. But I just gotta go check and make sure. My family had like the door open to let in the air, and I think one of my neighbors was burning wood, so I thought that like something was on fire, because especially it smelled a lot stronger than usually because the door was open. But it's okay. I went outside and I checked around and didn't see anything on fire, so I think it's just the neighbors burning wood. They call this game Ace Attorney, yet Miles and Phoenix are depicted regularly as being in a committed relationship that one would be hard-pressed to describe as asexual. Curious. What's Violet's last revenge got to do with anything? Yeah, glad nothing's on fire. Yeah, I'm glad too. Well, technically you were right. Something was burning. True. It's just not in the way that I thought it was. But yeah, God, the smell is really annoying. I keep like thinking I'm gonna start like coughing up because the smell is really strong. And this is a little pungent for one thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Gavel. The smell of burning is really pungent. Yeah, and you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here. What do you expect? And the knife. It's probably somewhere in among all that trash. But there was too much to go through on my own. Very well. The court will accept the item you have presented into evidence. I like how it's making the Phoenix Wright sound. Oh, you really have outdone yourself, Eustace. Why does that kid's hair look like a whole cottony? Bunny, is it your emo phase again? Maybe. I'm cosplaying as Kay. At least, as best as I can cosplay as her. Eustace put in hard work to get the evidence that was needed, and the court is laughing. You all are laughing. He did his best. Yeah, fucked up, honestly. You never fail to disappoint, dear boy. Like, this kid got kidnapped, like, stuffed in a box for who knows how long. And then he tried his darndest to find this thing in the dump right after that traumatizing experience. Damn. You dug through rotting garbage with your bare hands, and that's all you have to show for it? You drive me to tears. Really, you do.
Objection!
Might be a little soon to turn on the waterworks just yet, Dad. Let's take a closer look first. If you wish to waste your time, be my guest. Hey, Eustace, Miles, do this devastatingly handsome old defense attorney a favor, will you? Hit this guy full in the face with the truth. Oh, I'll hit him with the truth, alright. My hammer. It seems Fender's on board. Good. Then, let's see if we can't find an opening. Mr. Winner, could you show me the piece of evidence you found? Sure. Alright. Oh, what's that? There's like some symbol on here. Let's open it up, shall we? We can only hope there's something of value inside. Could this be the bell that was on Mr. Connice's chisel? Hit this guy. I'm already mid-swing, buddy. You don't gotta tell me twice. Beast! Excelsius is such a good villain, because I hate his ass. Perhaps there's some trace evidence that can prove that one way or the other. It's no good. Look at it. It's spotless. Like, I've been thinking about this game. I think I was talking, with Dwarf recently about, like, Apollo Justice. And, like, Apollo Justice was, in my opinion, kind of mid. I do like Clavier and a lot of the other, like, characters that were introduced in it. But the court case is kind of eh. But this game has just been, like, nothing but banger, like, cases. Especially with how interconnected all of these cases have been. Like, everything has really felt like every case is significant. And it all just is really woven together really well, this game, I think. And, like, the character developments, like Miles getting his character development with, like, seeing what happened with his dad. Kay with the whole, like, memory problem case. And now Eustace and all that, and Gavel. It's just so good. This is such a good game. Really, really high up there, I think. The ending would have to really blow for my opinion of this game to go low, because this is really high up there on my favorite Phoenix Wright games. I will have to replay the original trilogy to see where it would stack up in my mind, but it's really up there, probably top 3. Well, Mr. Winner? Do tell. Was there anything interesting inside your little scrap of paper? Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but the truth hurts. I mean, the fact that a piece from the chisel was found in the garbage is a little... kinda implies some bad things about you, Excelsius, given that Eustace gave you the evidence to hold on to. Doesn't it? Were Eustace's efforts for nothing? Apollo Justice is just more Ace Attorney, while Investigations is very different. It also like has so many like cameos from all of the past games too, in like a good way. Like they all feel like they're here for a purpose, and I like that. Like they didn't need to put Franziska in, but I'm grateful that they did, especially because she has that like parallel thing with like Eustace, and it also helps for her to be here with like Edgeworth and everything. I don't know. I just love the interconnectivity of like characters' relationships and how they can relate to each other. It's such good writing. It's true the bell may not be of much use to us as evidence. Nonetheless... Come on, Edgeworth! We can't give up yet! As calm and collected as ever, I see. Miles. Unlike my poor idiot son there. I wait to assume that the prosecution has nothing more to say on the matter. Very well.
Objection!
Not so fast, Gabelle. We're not done yet. There's one thing we still haven't looked at properly. Ooh! Really, my boy? You want us to believe there's more? Desperation is never a good look, you know. It seems Eustace isn't quite ready to give up just yet. And for once, I think we're both thinking the same thing. Namely, that we might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. Who let him have a liar in the court? Whoever let Franziska carry a whip in? Oh wait, this is the Ace Attorney world. Nobody fucking cares. Exactly. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but... if I'm right, we're talking about... Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, okay. The bell. We need to take a closer look at the bell. Oh, okay. The knife, I guess. What are you talking about, Edgeworth? I told you! There's nothing on the bell! Oh. I may be dumb. I may be dumb. He's right. He did. I may be stupid. So sad to see you both scrambling so desperately. Admit it, you don't have anything, do you? There's only one thing left that we haven't looked at closely. We need to. This is our last chance. Wait, the paper? Because we don't have the knife, right? Yeah, we don't have the knife. Maybe your badge could work as evidence. I'm talking about the piece of newspaper the bell was wrapped in. Oh. Seems we really were thinking the same thing. Ah. It's beautiful. Really, it is. Tear-jerkingly so. Some might call it heroic optimism. Oh my god. Some might call it clutching at straws. But whatever one calls it, to put all one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage, that takes belief. Also, hello, welcome, Seven! Let's take a closer look and see if it's as worthless as you say, shall we? Eustace, if you'd be so kind. Maybe... it's got like the dirt. Maybe it's got fingerprints? Oh! Oh, it's got the death marking from his gloves. Are these finger marks? And look, it's covered in some sort of oil. Whatever one calls it, putting all one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage, that takes belief. Me whenever someone compliments me. Big mood. Judge Cavell, I'd like to have this examined for fingerprints. Could I request that you call on somebody from forensics? Very well. Summon a technician right away. I have the results, Your Honor. It's been confirmed that these are finger marks. Unfortunately, it looks like they were made by somebody wearing gloves. Well, we have just the right kind of gloves, don't we? No! Oh dear. Well, that doesn't give you very much in the way of evidence, does it? Not so fast! But I suppose it makes sense if you think about it. After all, this was important evidence. And what kind of idiot would handle something like that without gloves on? Excelsius! You are really bad at hiding that you're the villain, bro. Oh, that's right. The kind that would flail about desperately like you, my boy. This is like a guy that shows up at a murder scene and he's like, I wouldn't have done it that way. I would have done it like this. And then they're like, that lines up with this previous murder case, like point for point. Wow, way to talk to your kids, Super Dad. For real. God, I love Fender. I'm merely calling a spade a spade. Or in this case, an idiot an idiot. That's your fucking son, bro. Real winners know how to keep their emotions out of things. And take no pity on the weak and the foolish, including their own ineffective offspring. Dad, I think he'd get along really well with Rosa Oshidamiya. You guys think so? Excelsius is the kind of guy to show up at a crime scene to return the murder weapon. Here, I don't need this anymore. You spent the last who knows how long proclaiming yourself to be a prize-winning prosecutor. But thanks to my little pep talk this morning, you finally know exactly how those prizes were won. To be fair, sometimes as a parent you have to admit your kid might be stupid, but this is just horrible. Yeah, this isn't like tough love or anything. This is just him being an asshole. It was all thanks to me, thanks to the power I wield. You've never stood on your own 2 feet. You've always been coddled, first by me, then by Verity. Dad! Oh, dry your garbage-smelling tears. Garbage smelling? Not that it's a stench that doesn't suit you. Even if it doesn't make me turn up my nose in disgust.
Objection!
I didn't say I went to the garbage place at all. No, you're wrong. I am, my boy. Wrong about what? I'm not the one that smells. You are. You tell him. What did you say? Yeah, you smell. You don't even realize it. You couldn't hide it even if you wanted to. Edgeworth, take a sniff. Right there where the finger marks are. You want me to smell it? Huh. Is that oil? Yep. And I know where it came from. It's from that lighter you always carry. Wait, I know it from somewhere too. Edgeworth, sniff this garbage for me. I don't get paid enough to do this, Eustace. It smells of engine oil in here. I guess Winter Senior must be something of a motorhead. Yeah, roundabout way to say sniff my finger. That odor tells us something. Something important. It tells us exactly who threw this piece of evidence away. Is Edgeworth even getting paid for this at all? True, he ain't getting paid at all. But I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real winner. I'll never be able to keep my emotions out of things. Aww. The boy! And I'll never be able to stand up to him, no matter what he's done. Also, thank you for the 50 biddies, Danik. Hi there, Danik. Hope you're doing good. I don't get paid enough to do this. He's not currently employed by the court. He's not getting paid at all. True. Eustace. Be strong, Eustace. Remember what you told me. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. And you are a prosecutor. We both are. That's why we're standing here in this courtroom. Oh, are you gonna pursue being a prosecutor again after talking to Eustace, Edgeworth? I had a feeling that was the path he was gonna take. It felt like a good narrative to go for. By helping Eustace, like, stay a prosecutor, it gives him the motivation to become one again. A prosecutor's highest responsibility is to the truth. To see that it comes to light, no matter what. We expose crimes and we see that their perpetrators are punished, no matter who they may be. So, if you truly mean to continue on as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do. I made you a promise. I said that if you could summon the courage to find your feet again, I'd help you. Aww, Eustace! This isn't something you should have to do alone. I'm here. I'm right beside you. Thanks, Edgeworth. You're right. Those finger marks tied my dad to this crime. We just need to show everybody how. The gloves!
Take that!
The smell you pointed out to me, Eustace. It's the smell of engine oil, isn't it? Motorcycle oil, even. Yep. And we both smelled it before in the same place. Yes, in Chairman Winner's garage. Ugh. What's more, these finger marks feature some distinctive patterns, don't they? The outlines of the letter D, E, A, T, and H. The same letters that appear on the fingers of these gloves. Are they like embossed or something? Those gloves rule, what the fuck?
Objection!
Oh, gloves that can be bought in any store. How does that prove anything, dear boy?
Objection!
The oil. How indeed. That's not the only thing that connects your gloves to the piece of newspaper we found. Let's look again at the scrap of paper the bell was wrapped in. And compare it to the gloves we found in Chairman Winner's garage. There's also like this like shattered thing in the gloves too. There's a feature that undeniably connects the two. This.
Take that!
The oil. Wait, am I wrong? Is it not that? Huh. Well, luckily, you don't need to see it. Edgeworth? I can't see it either. Fuck. Did I pick the wrong part? Oh, is it? Hold on. Let me take a look at this. Oh! It's because the A. The like embossed part of the A is like ripped off. So it's not like, not everyone that has these gloves would have that. There's something here that matches those gloves. Yeah, the A. Come on. It's the A.
Take that!
Look at the letter A on the finger. Half of it is missing, exactly as it is in the print on the newspaper. Gotta go, but have this? Oh. What's this? You conducted the wind gods, Arya. Yeah, his little thing does look like the Wind Waker. See you later, Barn. I'll see you later for, I believe we're doing VLR tomorrow, so I'll see you for VLR tomorrow. Oh, excuse me. What? I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered in. I think it might be worth having its composition compared to that of the dirt on the newspaper. We are indeed. Good, good. And that would make for even stronger evidence that the print was made by Chairman Winner's gloves. Officer, have the dirt on these two pieces of evidence compared right away. Ugh! Curse you, Edgeworth, and you, Eustace. Who do you think you are? You're nothing but mere prosecutors. Sorry, Dad. I think it's time you admitted defeat. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved that in a court of law. And you did it to try and protect the defendant. What? Do you think you're going to be able to make that stick? You think they'll send me to prison? Me? Yes. You think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool, child. A fool.
Objection!
Just give it up, Dad. Admit what you did.
Objection!
You think you'll stand a chance without me around? You won't last 5 minutes. I've got a new mom. I'm fine. You know what? I think I might be okay. All I ever wanted was to become a prosecutor, to make you proud. But after your men kidnapped me, and I was lying there in the dark all on my own, I got to thinking how powerless I was in all of this because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then... Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and showed me a way forward. I'm like really choked up. After all, I found that evidence on my own, didn't I? Hold on, what was that he said? I don't need your approval anymore, and I don't need you. Oh! My men kidnapped you? What are you talking about?
Objection!
I guess the courtroom is as good a place as any to tell you the truth, Dad. Be careful what you say to me, boy. You may live to regret it. You're a fool, Eustace. You always will be. I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember, but I want you to know that despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad. Thanks for everything, Excelsius. And goodbye. You! When did you? You need me, dang it! You can't possibly survive without me! Eustace! God, he is like textbook definition narcissist parent. Gaslighting parent. The court hereby accepts that vital evidence, in this case, was suppressed by Chairman Winner. LMAO, seethe and cope, burn in the flames of hell! That crime will be tried and an appropriate punishment decided at a future date. Holy shit, the fire turned him into Cavell. But for now, we must turn to the matter of the knife and the chisel, which still have not been found. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may well remedy that. What? You're going to dig through all that trash for the knife, darling? But then... Don't worry, Warden Lagarde. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant. Oh, you devil! Punished? Moi? Impossible! Excelsius, you blithering buffoon! What did you do? What did you do? Cope! All your swaggering bluster about how they'd never declare me guilty, and now this? You were the one I went to after they arrested me, because you made me believe I could trust you! Not only did you kidnap a child to try and help me, it didn't even work! Idiot! I guess Excelsius isn't even a winner either. You feckless, useless idiot of a man! Unsightly outburst, to say the least. But an informative one, too. Wouldn't you agree, Eustace? Yeah, she really let some juicy info slip there, right? She did, right? Yes, she did. You really need to work on your confidence. Aww. Very well. Then it seems we may be able to bring these proceedings to an end at last.
Not so fast.
Oh god. What? Huh? Who's that? Oh, bro, don't ruin this moment. Sorry, Judge Gavel. Your happy ending will have to wait. Long Z says, the end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. Who are you? Just a lowly lone wolf investigator by the name of Shilong Lang. And you have some sort of objection to these proceedings, I take it? Huh, not really. Your suspect over there is guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know. Lang? Like the Lang from 12 years ago? Oh, 12 years ago again. More connections. Yep. Good to see that you're finally about to pay for your crimes. Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming to you. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Agent Lang, explain yourself. Are you familiar with the SS5 incident? I certainly am. Happened 12 years back. Wait, 12 years? Everything's connected. Larry Butts as a baddie? Excuse me? I just thought of him as more kind of like a brown kind of phoenix. Like a very... I don't know what you describe his hair color as. It's not blonde and it's not quite brown. Look, a lot happened, okay? This is all 12 years ago or more. So thank you for taking a moment. Give me a moment. I think a brown phoenix is just a sparrow. My father and the president being friends. My family being the ones who kept him safe. He just changed one day. It's like he became a different person. Now he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. Could this all be connected to Agent Lang's father and his relationship with the president somehow? So this guy is Phoenix and Butts' child then? Maybe. Where's Phoenix and Edgeworth's child? Fifi Lagarde and Excelsius winner, in the flesh. I've waited a long time for this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family name into the dirt. Are we to assume that you have some personal connection to the incident in question? You can't be on jury duty then, Lang. Get out. I do. I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now, I'm here for you, Gavel. Me? You and one other person. Shawn? Oh. So he helped them? Shawn! You're both under arrest, huh? On suspicion of having conspired to murder Di Yong Wang, president of Zhengfa.
Objection!
Where's your evidence, Agent Lang? Phoenix and Edgeworth's child is San Undertale. There's probably a GT video that proves it.
Not so fast!
He is reaching! All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started our investigation yet. I want my suspects on the scene with me while I look everything over again. What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know. Huh? What? Yeah, what kind of evidence do you have to make a mom and child be what killed the president? You've got a problem. You're more than welcome to tag along. Oh, believe me, I will. Can we at least finish this trial first, right? Please! The end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. We certainly haven't come anywhere close to solving the mystery of the president's murder. Oh, whoops. Or uncovering the truth behind these so-called monster sightings. Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you at least try to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly. I'm figuring out who that was on the phone. Yes, I'd say the matter is far from over yet. Yeah, we're still probably like at the beginning of this, huh? Yeah, we're still in the beginning. Shawn got hit with major Maya Fey luck, kidnapped and accused of murder on the same day. For real. April 6th, 2:52 p.m. Big building, empty lot. Could you maybe calm down a little? Calm down? No way, Jose. Not until y'all come clean. It's for your own good, dang it. Our intrepid reporters refuse to give up, even in the face of repeated stonewalling from the crew. Why the fuck are you still here? Stop typing twice. Look, you ladies need to stop harassing these people, or I'll have to ask you to. You cops sure got a lot of nerve. Y'all are the ones who let Torosaurus run wild. I was gonna let it slide. Hoping to hide the fact that they bred this menace themselves, the staff cling desperately to their story. Look, we're really not breeding anything. This is a movie set. Says the gal who told me she'd done seen Gordy with her own danged eyes. Rings bell. Security! We got some paparazzi! Sure, I saw something, but that doesn't mean we're keeping monsters here. Security, get this woman out of here. Disturbing the peace. Alright, break it up. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. And Shawn. Y'all are on the trail of this here monster infestation too, huh? What is this? Oh my god. Cute. No, we're on the trail of a criminal. Long Z says, the darkness of a criminal's heart can sometimes be compared to a monster. That is to say, a killer is no different from a monster, really. Agent Lang, this is highly irregular, sir. We can't allow members of the public onto the crime scene. These people are important witnesses. I need them to be here. Well, Agent Lang, here we are. Where do you intend to begin? Let's start by summing up the facts. President Wang's body was discovered here this morning. He hadn't been seen since the night before last. Yes, he slipped off without his bodyguards noticing, if I remember correctly. So, he was missing for over a day. He is covered in oil. And the last person to see him alive was you, Judge Scavel, on the roof of the big building. God, you're still going with that? Why did the two of you arrange to meet? I'm sorry, but I can't say. Not even to defend yourself from an accusation of murder. Why? Why can't you just tell us? Please, Judge Gabel, we're trying to help you.
Not so fast.
She can't say because she'll only incriminate herself more. I know you had something to do with the president's murder, and I'm gonna prove it.
Objection!
You said yourself that the body was only found this morning. How do you explain the time that passed between Judge Gabel's meeting with the president and then?
Not so fast.
That's exactly what I'm hoping we're about to find out. I'm particularly interested in what happened last night. So, why don't you tell us exactly how it all went down, Shawn Fenn? Me? We know you were here on the set last night. You were, Shawn? We have testimony from the woman over there. Forensics evidence from the footprints that were left behind. Yeah, we also have the video, so can't really disprove that. You came back to run your lines, right? What? You were spying on me? I'm sorry. I was just making sure that you're okay. It was late. I was worried about you. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't need you to worry about me. What was that? Shawn, that's no way to talk to an adult. She was trying to look out for you. Apologize this instant. Sorry. I've told you before, I won't have you speaking to people that way. Wow, this is a whole new Judge Gabel. It seems she's just as strict with her son as she is with those who break the law. That's gotta be rough. Are you listening to me? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You must... And I want you to remember that, alright?
Not so fast.
Can we get on with the investigation now? Oh, of course. Forgive me. Gatmoy. I don't think I've ever seen her so passionate about anything. I guess Judge Gabel the mother will take a little getting used to. Are we to understand that you're accusing Shawn of being involved somehow, Agent Lang? I just want the truth. I need to know why the president was killed. And by who. I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna find out. I guess it makes sense for him to be so determined. The president was practically family to him. Alright, Shawn, perhaps you could tell us what happened last night. Fine by me. I got nothing to hide. About last night. I had a bad day yesterday. Messed up a couple of takes. We were scheduled to shoot the same scene again today. So I thought I'd put in some extra practice. And that's what I did. It's that simple. It's not like I haven't done it before. It was fine. Nothing happened. You've been rehearsing late at night again? But when I called you yesterday evening, Shawn, you said you were at the hotel. You called him? Around what time? It must have been 11 p.m. or thereabouts. It's one of our rules. When Shawn stays away from home, we have to speak every night. Yeah, well, I wasn't at the hotel. I was here on set. So, you lied to me?! sorry. Ooh, now she's mad. I think it's kind of amazing how hard he wants to work on his acting, though. Mama Cabella's great. Nonetheless, a parent can't help but worry. A child alone late at night, anything could happen to him. And indeed, it did. He got himself entangled in this case.
But he said nothing happened, right?
He did. Although I can't help but wonder if he was telling the truth. Oh, you're gonna be in trouble if you said another lie, Shawn.
Hold it!
A bad day. Could you elaborate a little? What? I have to spell it out for you? It was just bad, okay?
Huh? What do you think? Did he drink too much milk, maybe?
How did you... I mean, no? Nothing like that. Do you have IBS? Are you lactose intolerant? So it might be more accurate to say that his stomach had a bad day. Ah.
Huh. I thought milk was supposed to be good for your digestion.
Shut up! We're done talking about that. The point is, I messed up those takes.
Hold it!
So, you wanted to rehearse your lines in preparation for the reshoots?
Yeah.
It caused enough trouble for everybody messing things up the first time around. I wasn't about to do that again. I'm a pro. One can only admire his dedication and his sense of responsibility to his coworkers.
Shawn takes his work so seriously. He's a real inspiration to everybody. Even the takes he said he messed up, it wasn't like there was actually a problem. He just wanted to make them as good as they could be. He always says that even a tiny bit better is...
Shut up! Why do you always have to say stuff people don't need to hear?
Oh, sorry, Shawn.
He can maybe work on his people skills a little more. Anyway, as I was saying... Yeah, he's a child star, alright. Shawn, about what you just said. How many times have I made you promise? If you're going to rehearse on your own, you have to tell me. I know. Well, that little outburst rather stole my thunder. Let me ask again, about what you just said.
I think it's pretty cool though, Shawn.
More interruptions?
It's all the hours of practice that make you the best you can be. Little by little by little. I'm the same. I went from small-time thief to average thief, and before I knew it, greatness beckoned. But now that I finally made it, I'm not about to stop doing my best. And neither should you.
May I continue? Now, Shawn, do you often rehearse alone? That's some funny banter. Finally, I got my question out without being interrupted.
Hold it!
Are you sure about that? What do you mean? Of course I'm sure. It's just a regular evening. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Huh? A regular evening? How can you say that? Somebody was...
Okay, he's just a child. You mustn't be too hard on him. Nothing happened, really.
Nothing to do with the case anyway. At least, that's what it sounds like he wants us to believe. But, wait, don't we have some evidence related to what happened last night?
We do. We also don't have time to be humoring the lies of a child. Let's use what we have to point out the contradiction in his testimony. Okay, so it's gotta be the fourth one. Nothing. Oh, wait. No. Go back. Nothing happened. What about this? The movie set locks. Those got locked into.
Objection!
Shawn, would you mind looking at this?
Yeah, I would.
Don't think for a second that your bratty behavior will Wash with me.
I'm not being bratty. Just obvious that would be a waste of my time.
Oh my god. Okay, so not that. Is the kid really getting the better of you, Mr. Prosecutor?
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I need to take a moment. Woo!
Not for long. Watch as I present him with a piece of genuinely relevant evidence. Okay, so if it's not that... Oh! Yeah, that's another weird thing that happened.
Objection!
Nothing happened. I'm sorry, but you're lying. The model of Torosaurus's head fell from the roof of the trailer last night. Did you expect us to believe that you knew nothing about that? Oh, was he the one that accidentally had that happen or something? And he's trying to, like, hide it? I don't know what you're talking about. Is that so?
I told you. I ran my lines, I went home. That was it. What do I know about some stupid falling head? Are you saying you can prove I know something? The tape!
Sadly not. The tape literally shows the footprints. It's entirely possible that the head fell after Shawn left. No. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was shown in the tape. Yeah.
No proof, huh? This conversation is over.
Objection!
No, it's not.
What?
The head falling from the roof isn't the only strange thing about last night. And I'm certain you know what else I'm thinking of, too. What other unusual occurrence happened yesterday evening?
The tape?
Or is it something else? I think it's gotta be the tape. This proves it beyond a doubt.
Wait, that's... How did you... What up? Oh, hey, Linux! Welcome!
That's right. Your rehearsal tape. What? You have video footage from last night? We do, and if you watch it, you'll see that it was no ordinary evening. There's a footprint there already! There is. I'm not sure that's an everyday sight, even on a film set.
Hey, wasn't this guy missing? Yes, Kay managed to rescue him.
Shawn, why would you keep this from me? We still don't know who kidnapped him, but we saved him.
No reason.
Not so fast!
Liar. That stuff might work on your mommy, kid. It's not gonna work on me. Why did you hide the tape? Shawn, you have to tell us. You? Look, just didn't want anybody to see me rehearsing, okay? I don't like it. Oh, what's this song? Oh, I think this might be Sheila Lang's theme. Or, I don't know. I don't actually know whose theme this is. So, you were embarrassed. Is that it?
Yeah. What's so weird about that?
Not so fast!
That's why you didn't hand over vital evidence?
My stepson is just shy. Oi!
Shawn, how could you? Donkey Kong ass theme. Yeah, it kind of does sound like a Donkey Kong song.
Ah!
That's such a cute sprite.
Oh, give me a break. You know about it now, don't you?
This is Shawn's theme, I think. Oh, I see. Sure, the footprint was there, but I just ran my lines and went home. That was it.
What and nothing about the giant monster footprint stuck you as weird? It's a giant monster footprint.
On the set of a giant monster movie. It's not like there isn't all kinds of other weird stuff around here.
I don't buy it for a second. See, there's something hinky about this kid. Sure as I'm standing right here.
Dang, Skipper there is. He's hiding a scoop under them there horns. Or my name ain't Lotta Hart. Security! Security! Who is letting these women on the set? How much milk is he carrying? He's developing new life in his guts at this point. Shut up, both of you. I'm done talking.
Not so fast.
Hold it right there. Get out of here. I want these women gone. What is it, Agent Lang? So, it's just as I thought. Thanks, Mr. Prosecutor. This footage of yours backs up my theory nicely.
What? There's something else on that tape?
Yep. Look closely. See the costume up in the top left?
Oh, yeah, the Torosaurus suit.
Something's different. Do you see it? The zipper?
I'm not sure. He's just kind of hanging out and looking a little saggy. Oh, and the zipper on his back is done up tight.
The zipper? Huh? That's... So was someone in there at the time, or...? Yeah, I guess you all see it now, right? On the tape, the zipper is wide open. Why? Because somebody's inside the suit, that's why.
What?
Mr. Powers, that zipper, what can you tell us about it? Oh, well, we always close it up tight when the suit isn't in use. That's right, Mr. Prosecutor. And do you remember something else I said not so long ago? Let me refresh your memory. What if your friend Gavel pushed the president out of the big building the night before last? And then came down here to the movie set and hid the body somewhere. Here? But where? She could push me. Oi! There's all kinds of stuff down here. Costumes, equipment. You could hide it anywhere. And then come back a day later, last night in other words, and take it out again. You're saying the body could have been hidden in the Torosaurus suit.
But it's like standing up, though.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Isn't that right, Gavel? You pushed the president off of the roof just like I said. Then you hid his body inside that costume. I most certainly did not.
Not so fast.
That is such a dumb excuse, Leg. Protest all you like. I'm not gonna believe you. You're the only person who could have done this. Yeah, but the costume is hanging.
Objection.
I thought we already proved that would have been impossible. The movie set was locked at the time. There's no way Judge Cavell would have been able to get in here.
Not so fast.
What if she had an accomplice? What? I've got a little theory for you. I think you're gonna like it. What, the theory that she had her son help her murder someone? Mother and child murderers. Oh my god, Lang! What if Shawn was waiting down here when Gavel pushed the president off of the roof? This sounds so dumb. You killed someone. No, I didn't. Huh. Protest all you want. It's pointless now. I have you dead to rights. If the two of them are working together, the problem of the lock goes away. They then work to hide the body together too, by dragging it over to the Torosaurus suit and stuffing it inside. That is one of the worst theories I've ever heard. You think the murder was really that carefully planned? It is the assassination of a world leader. It could only have been carefully planned. What? Pushing off of a building?
Overruled.
To suggest that Shawn could have been involved in this it's unthinkable.
Not so fast.
You're my prime suspect. What makes you think I'm gonna listen to a word you say? But what about motive? What reason would either of them have to kill President Wang? Who knows? But we'll find out soon enough. She was the last one to meet with him, and she won't tell us why. Imagine this is the one freak accident where the death is actually an accident. God. Pretty darn suspicious, even have to agree with that. But I do think that he is connected to Excelsius's shit because he's got the oil on him. So I think someone maybe like disposed of him at like the garbage area and then like moved it over here to implicate someone, I think. Thank you for calling it oil for once. I'd like to call my next witness to the stand. Gravity. Judge Cavell, I don't suppose I can convince you to share any more details. My apologies. But this is the one thing I cannot do. However, rest assured, should that ever change, you will be the first to know. So, please, you have to believe me? Yeah, murderers have a habit of saying that. What about you, kid? Any weak excuses you offer? If so, now's the time to get them off your chest. I got nothing to say to you. I'm innocent. Both as tight-lipped as each other, huh? Well, let me guess. You're still gonna try and stick up for them? It's true. Judge Cavell's actions certainly make her seem suspicious. But nothing she has told us amounts to a motive for murder, or even a suggestion for one. No, and like I said, I'm leaving motive aside for now. For the moment, I'm focusing on means and opportunity. And for my money, these two had to be working together for their little plot to succeed. I don't think Cavell would want to do that, but okay, keep cooking, I guess. Make your burnt shit. Burn your water, whatever.
Hold it.
You're seriously suggesting that a child could have been an accomplice in this murder? Shawn, that is not how this works in this world.
Look at him. He's still in elementary school. There's no way a kid that young would be involved in some... Isn't he like 13 though?
Oh, hi there, Ars. Mama Cavell. I love how overprotective she is of Shawn. It's really cute. I think I mentioned that he's in junior high, right?
Not so fast.
Long Z says, pity no wolf, be he cub or grizzled elder. 13 is very, very young. I'll help her take care of him. It doesn't matter how young he is. If he's guilty, he's guilty. He'll be treated as such.
Wow. Wolf cubs have it hard, huh?
I'm surprised at you, Mr. Prosecutor. You're saying he deserves mercy just because of his age? Practically still drooling. Of course not. I'm saying that there's no way he did this, and I'm going to prove it to you. Wait, this guy's into the alpha wolf bullshit? I take back the butts but a baddie comment. I look forward to it. But be warned, I'm only just getting warmed up. He's kinda actually more like, oh my god, what was that one guy that looked like Phoenix, right? I forgot what his name was. Was it Tigre? I think he's Tigre and Phoenix's son. Yeah, Furio Tigre. Phoenix wrong? Yeah. If he was anyone's like crossbreed, it would be those two, I think. Phoenix stupid!
Hold it!
Goes away how exactly? I thought you might try this. But you and I both know exactly how. It looks like if a man and a woman had a kid. Damn, really? Let me make it nice and simple for you. First, she pushes the president off of the roof.
Pushes? Okay.
Then the kid opens the combination lock, because he knows the code.
They can do that? I think that's false. I don't think a woman and a man can have a child.
Sus.
Yep. Kid opens lock, knows lock. Gotcha!
No, okay. The other way around. Well, that's why it's a hypothetical. I see. Hypothetically, there's a world where men and women can have a child together. And that's it. It's that simple. No more lock to worry about. And no more objections about her not being able to get in because she didn't know the code. That would explain away the problem of the lock, it's true. I thank you for your clear and indecisive explanation, Agent Lang. But someone still broke in, though. Please, continue. I will. And hopefully this next part will shut you up for good.
Hold it!
Sir Lappy? Honey. Was I wrong? But if the two of them are working together... May I take a moment of your time to inform you of something? Yes? What's up? Nani? What's up? Alien Stage remixes? Let's go! Ooh, I gotta listen to those. Could you link me them, Twy? Ooh, I gotta give that a listen.
Not so fast!
Well, look at the situation right in front of you. Sure?
Thank you.
Thanks to that little ruse, we're still puzzling over what they were up to even now. If you let me speak, I can clear up this whole mess once and for all. Ready? Good. So, like I was saying, they work together to hide the body.
Hold it!
The video footage doesn't show the inside of the suit. You can't say for certain that there was a body in there at the time, can you? Maybe not. We can take a look right now. Let's open it up and see what's inside. I'd put money on us finding proof that it was there. It's not in there anymore. Do you mind if we examine the suit, Mr. Powers? Oh, not at all. Might be a little ripe though. Gets pretty sweaty in there.
Oh, it's the same shit that was on Excelsius's glove. It was Excelsius!
Huh, it's filthy. Yeah, that's weird. I always clean it up pretty good. If you don't, it can get kinda moldy.
Not so fast!
In other words, what we're looking at is proof that somebody other than you used the costume.
What even is that? I'm not sure what that is,
but we know that it's on these gloves, which we proved is Excelsius's. It's also got the same oil. That dirt in there must have come from the body.
I guess the president was lying right in the middle of that footprint. He probably would have gotten pretty dirty.
Exactly. Well, everybody happy? No. The inside of the suit is covered with dirt. It must be from when the body was hidden there.
Hold it!
No. If the dirt is from when the body was hidden inside the suit. We're assuming that it came directly from the body, correct? What are you even talking about? Of course we are. Where else would it have come from? Excelsius.
It really is pretty filthy in there, huh? The dirt got everywhere. Especially on the part where the chest would have been.
The chest. I think that might be an important clue.
His theory hangs together pretty well, I have to say.
It's certainly the case that they could have carried out the murder if they were working together. I don't think we stand to gain much by disputing that.
So, what do we do instead?
The chest is an important clue. I'll investigate. I knew you were gonna say something about that for Gavel. Oh wait, the Taurosaurus. Well, if his theory is correct, Gavel was inside of that. Or, oh wait, no, I guess not. It was the corpse, never mind. The chest, I think that might be an important clue. Me, respectfully, on my first date. We listen carefully to his testimony once more. And see if we can tease out anything of value. Okay. I think we gotta do it on this one. It's either... I think it might be too early for me to do the gloves. Let's go with crime scene note.
Objection!
So, our assumption is that the inside of the suit is dirty because the dirt came from the body. But then it would have that stuff more on it. Would be safe to say that's the case. Why? Is there a problem? The part of the suit directly in front of the opening is particularly dirty.
Yeah, it really is.
But he's not really dirty much at all. But look at the victim. The area of his body that would have been in contact with that part of the suit isn't dirty at all. If the victim had been crammed in there, as you suggest, his chest would surely be covered in dirt. Ugh. Fine. So, what's your explanation? How did all that dirt get inside there? Based on the videotape, there may well have been somebody in the suit at the time. So, who was it if it wasn't the president?
Come on, Kay, think. Where was it?
Is something the matter, Kay?
I've seen dirt like that somewhere else, I'm sure, but
Yeah, the gloves!
I just can't think where. Dirt with weird little gray bits in it.
The glove! Gray bits. She's right. There's something mixed in there.
It was stuck to something else we looked at. Lots of it.
Stuck to something we looked at. An item of evidence, maybe. It's probably worth checking. Does one of the items we found have a similar kind of dirt? Yes, the gloves!
Take that!
The dirt must have come from my badge! As Kate pointed out, the dirt in the suit contained small flecks of something gray. And? We discovered similar flecks stuck to an item belonging to somebody we recently had dealings with. The item in question being these gloves. You're right, the dirt does look similar. But so what? What are you saying this stuff is? What exactly are these gray flecks of yours? Are they like garbage or... They kind of look like glass to me. I believe the gray flecks are... concrete? That's concrete, baby! Surely, they're flecks of concrete.
Oh, like all the little broken up bits around the footprints, you mean?
Exactly. And who did the gloves on which we found similar dirt and gray flecks belong to?
Chairman Winner!
We found them in his garage. That's right. We visited the garage at his home earlier today. And we found a pair of mechanic's gloves covered in dirt. And if I recall correctly, a sledgehammer and a shovel, too. Why would a pair of mechanic's gloves be covered in dirt? I'll tell you why. Because somebody wore them while they used that hammer and shovel. They smashed through the concrete to the dirt below, staining the gloves with both substances.
Wait, so you're saying...
Yes. But we finally know what these footprints really are. Seems highly likely that they were dug by Chairman Winner. Highly likely? If that's so, then tell me this. Why the heck did he make them? What purpose could they possibly serve? Why, indeed. I imagine he must have been... burying something? I think he must have been burying something.
Either one could be valid, I think. Oh, I smell treasure. So, what was it? What did he bury?
There's only one way to find out. Dig it up and see. Oh, is this where he put the evidence? You think the cops didn't check already? There's nothing buried under any of those footprints. Oh shit, damn it. Okay. I was wrong. In which case, he must have been digging something up. I imagine events unfolded somewhat like this. There was something on this lot that he needed to unearth. In order to do so, he cut the chain on the side entrance and gained access from there. He then used the sledgehammer and shovel to dig the 3 footprints. Ah. And he's kind of bad at finding what he left there, I guess. When he found what he was looking for, he bagged it up and filled in all the holes.
Oh, but then Shawn must have showed up, right?
I think he did, yes. Chairman Winner would have had to find a hiding place, and the Torosaurus suit provided just that. Ugh. You got all that from a pair of dirty gloves? And then he couldn't have filled that last one back up because then Shawn's a witness to it and it's on tape. It's good, but it's all just speculation. So is your shit too, bitch! Shut up! We don't have any proof that he was inside that suit. He could have dug those holes and gotten out of here before the kid even showed up.
Objection!
But he didn't. And there's proof of that right there in the footage. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm talking to CeeLo Ling, not you, Twy. It shows that Chairman Winner was still present when this recording was made. What? It's a shame that Agent Lang didn't notice it himself. Is it the bag? But if we compare the situation as we see it now, the situation as it appears on Shawn's rehearsal tape, and compared that in turn to what we saw in Mr. Winner's garage. Aha! Yeah, same bag. It soon becomes clear that the chairman was present. Didn't realize that. Part of this image shows us that Chairman Winner was still there. The bag.
Take that!
Look at the bag next to the Torosaurus suit. We saw the same bag in Chairman Winner's garage. The same bag, the dirt on the gloves. That has to indicate a connection, surely. Uh-huh. I think that pretty much seals it. It was Excelsius Winner in that suit. And if he was in there, the president's body can't have been.
Oh, yeah!
Good. It seems I've convinced Agent Lang of the flaws in his theory. Somebody get to Chairman Winner's house right away. We need to know what's in the bag. Yes, sir.
Y'all done lost your minds. I can't believe what I'm hearing here. What is this hog swill? Oh my god, can you leave?
Bitch, stop derailing. Oh, brother. You're taking too long. This is all we need.
Them right there's Torosaurus's footprints, dang it! Ain't no holes dug up by no old guy.
Security! Oh, security! Can you get this lady out of here? I think I've demonstrated more than adequately that that's exactly what they are.
Don't matter to me none what you just done did. I don't believe it, and that's that.
Okay.
I done told y'all. I seen that big bad bull with my own 2 eyes.
Hey Link, can you just fucking backhand this moron? Please, get her out of here.
The giant eye peering in at the window? I thought we'd gotten past that nonsense. We ain't about to let that go. What kind of journalists would we be if we did, huh?
That was probably the head falling. Or something. Responsible ones, but I guess that's the whole problem.
Oh, wait. Ain't like it was just about the footprints, no-how. You were seen fraternizing with one of them there monsters, ain't that correct, young man? By the young lady over there, if I'm not very much mistaken.
We're never going to get anywhere with these two around. So true.
Maybe if we could prove to them that that wasn't a monster either, they might finally drop it. What do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Any bright ideas?
Prove that it wasn't a monster. Fine, I don't suppose there's much else for it. Let's see what we can do.
What are you two whispering about? Y'all are hiding something, ain't ya? Admit it. Quick, Tabby. Roll tape.
Hold it!
Could I politely ask that you both calm down? Why is Shilo Lang just letting this happen? Your president is fucking dead. The monster the boy was seen talking to. We know what it was now.
Huh?
That's right. Shawn's rehearsal tape finally cleared up that particular mystery.
Oh, it did?
The point at which Miss Nichols thought she saw Shawn with Gordy. That would have been right when he was making his rehearsal tape. I think she mistook a certain object for the legendary creature of the lake.
Oh! Is it the crane?
Your so-called monster is right here in this picture.
Huh? I don't see no Gordy. This ain't nothing but a dumb snapshot. You're talking to a pro here. Can't fool me with no trick photography.
What was Miss Nichols' Gordy really?
This?
Take that!
That's right. It was a camera crane. That is what Miss Nichols saw, not Gordy.
What?
2 for 2, Heart. You're out. Shawn's rehearsal tape was shot from a noticeably elevated viewpoint. A viewpoint that would only have been possible if the camera in question was attached to a crane.
Bull! How the heck would she make a mistake like that, huh?
Edgeworth, your case will be weakened if you can't convince these people that fantastical monsters don't exist, right? Like, imagine getting a game over here.
Objection!
How indeed. Miss Nichols.
Yes?
You told us that you think you might need new glasses, didn't you?
Yeah, my eyesight's got way worse all of a sudden.
And I imagine that when you thought you saw Gordy, he was quite heavily shrouded in darkness.
That's right. I only really saw a silhouette.
But
You done told us. Skin like an enormous worm, you said. Y'all about to try and tell us your precious crane up in gross skin somehow? I mean, it was probably covered in like a sheet. Ain't even no flesh on them there metal bones, let alone skin. You're entirely correct, of course. About the crane as it was in this particular picture anyway. But it did have the skin of a sort last night. I knew you were a scoop hater, but this is plumb crazy. You want Tabby and me to starve, is that it? Huh? That wasn't my intention at all. Yes. Starve. But I do think it's time I finally put them both out of their misery. Takes out Glock. Gordy's skin is right here in front of us. It wasn't skin at all. It was this. This.
Take that!
Miss Nichols told us that it seemed likely to rain last night. You have contributed to no scenes. Nobody has left an Ace Attorney case thinking positively of you. Yeah, no one likes you. Yeah, Wendy Oldbag is more charming than you. Yeah, I would rather Wendy Oldbag than Lotta Hart. That never happened in the end. At least Wendy's funny. I don't know about that one. I know about that one. I would 100% take Wendy Oldbag over Lotta Hart any day. I think her bit's a little charming. In like a cringe kind of way. But I think Shawn may have covered the crane with rainproof sheeting nonetheless. And that, my intrepid young reporters, is what Miss Nichols mistook for Gordy's skin. What? Aw, heck. Well, Shawn, am I mistaken? You see everything, don't you? Gotta say, you're pretty amazing. Wendy Oldbag holds it down. She's talented. She's worked like 6 jobs. I prefer Lotta over Oldbag. What? Lotta has had 1 job, and she is fucking awful at it. I can respect Wendy. She's a Yume Joshi. I respect it. I respect her devotion to Miles Edgeworth. I think she's funny. I'm sorry, Miss Hart, but Miss Nichols' monster was no such thing. It was simply a trick of light. Yeah, why isn't Wendy Oldbag in any of Miles Edgeworth's games? You would think she would be in Miles' game, but no. Lotta instead? What the fuck? Justice for Wendy Oldbag. And just like that, the dream dies again. Chief! If I need a character whose entire gimmick is that he's incompetent and should have been fired years ago, the judge is right there. He's been replaced with Gavel. He has been taken out back and fired. I think that may have finally shut them up. Because Oldbag will harass him every single day. I thought the kid was holding out on us. It seems I could have maybe been a little wrong, maybe. And at least Judge tries his best to do his job properly. Yeah, I think we should be more offended that Lotta Hart is here, especially considering what she did to Edgeworth in previous games. That was fucked up. Alright, we know what the so-called monster was now. Everybody ready? Judge is bald, therefore a better character. Everybody except these 2. Agent Lang! The President's autopsy report is out, sir. It is. Let me see it. Death was due to full body contusions and bone breakages caused by extreme pressure from above. This pisses me off. So, we have our cause of death. He was crushed. Judge is the representation of a baby. Boss baby. Just as we thought. Lang just learned that the guy who ruined his life 12 years ago
Might be related to the assassination of his fucking president. Yeah, you'd think he'd turn around and be like, oh, maybe, yeah. And he goes, yeah, let's go piss in the wind with the 2 fucking dipshit journalists, right? Just as we thought. Test results still haven't come back from the yellow substance found on his chest. I don't think Wendy. I don't think what Lotta Hart just did will be relevant at all for like later parts of this case. Maybe it will be, I don't know. But it does feel like it's just a time waster. This man got shot and went, yeah, I'm arresting you anyway, fucker. Test results still haven't come back from the yellow substance found on his chest. But they did find gunshot residue on his right hand.
Gunshot residue? Guess he was a kid at heart, huh? K.
Gunshot residue, K. It's a substance left behind when a firearm is discharged. Its presence indicates that the president may have used a gun.
Really? We didn't find a gun anywhere, did we?
Indeed not, which makes the residue something of a riddle. We'll need to read that report carefully.
Yeah, I think he got killed at a different location, like the garbage dump.
Well, Agent Lang, that clears one thing up at least. Sniff him, see if he smells like garbage. The president didn't die from a fall, which means he wasn't pushed from the roof of the big building. He was crushed by the falling Torosaurus head, just as we said he was. Guess I have to accept that now. Fine, you're right.
Amazing! So, does that mean Judge Cavell isn't a suspect anymore either?
Surely it must. But the cause and time of death rule her out. She met with the president the night before last. And but the autopsy report puts the time of death at around 11 p.m. last night. And we know that the Torosaurus head fell around then too. The facts all line up perfectly.
Whew, what a relief!
Oh god, what stuff is you gonna pull out of your ass this time, Lang? Sorry, it might be a little too soon to celebrate.
No, Lang, right's the other way.
What? Sure, I think we can accept that the falling head must have been what killed the president. That begs the question of what could have caused it to fall, or who. We know it happened late last night, so we have to think about who was here at that time. Excelsius!
Overruled.
What are you getting at, exactly? You can't mean... I'm afraid I do. You did it, didn't you?
Shawn, he's like 13. You think he can push that heavy-ass thing?
The kid's hiding something. It was right here last night, right where the body was found. We saw the footprints. And yet, he wants us to believe he knows nothing about what happened? That's a big ask, surely.
Objection!
We haven't yet established if the footprints had anything to do with the murder. So even if he did see them, that doesn't mean he was involved.
Not so fast!
Maybe not. His face tells me different. IDK, that kid's body is at least 50% milk by this point. Surely he's strong enough to push the head.
I think he's like sweating because Excelsius, you know, threatened him.
As does the fact that he's shaking like a leaf. It does seem like Agent Lang might be onto something, but I don't think Shawn's going to talk. Fine, keep your mouth shut, kid. I have a better idea. Why don't we let your tape do the talking? What exactly are you planning, Agent Lang? The police have some pretty sophisticated image analysis tool these days.
You would go to such extreme lengths to see my son convicted?
It's not ideal, but if the boy won't talk, we don't have any other way of getting to the truth. Detective Gumshoe, you have access to exactly such a device, do you not? Sure do! Lil V! Good. Then that should make this nice and quick.
This investigation is sponsored by insert milk brand here. All happy cows come from California. Mr. Edgeworth, might I request that it be you who carries out the analysis in question? Also, this alpha wolf guy has it out so much for some kid. Grow up, little pup. His president died. Why isn't he pivoting to be on Excelsius then?
Why me?
I fear that Agent Lang might be inclined to believe the worst.
Image analysis isn't exactly my specialty, but alright. Because these two fucking morons aren't saying anything. Are there new clues to discover somewhere... to be discovered somewhere in the image data, I wonder? Wait, Zoom in.
There's like a little bit right here. I don't know if that's relevant. How'd that just pop in like that, huh? Okay.
Eureka!
What the... He's not willing to believe them either, sure, but like, it would be easier to convince them if they did go. Oh no. Huh?
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Let me see.
Image enhance. That did not exist in that image before zooming in.
Huh? Eee!
What is it? What's the matter? Show me.
Mr. Edgeworth, the court asks that you share your findings.
Oh look, it's Akuma. Zoom in on the top right part of the image and look closely. There's a person there. It's... The president?
Oh my! What? You're kidding, right?
Well, I'd say that's pretty decisive, wouldn't you? This doesn't look good for Shawn at all.
Wait, this doesn't prove anything. I didn't know he was there.
I don't believe you. And the image does in fact prove something very important. That you and the president were here at the scene of the crime together. Admit it, kid. You murdered President Wayne.
No, that's ridiculous. Why? Why would he?
This is serenade all over. Right! Accusing the little kid. Yeah, the child getting accused. Instead of the perfectly reasonable person that we're suspecting being Excelsius.
Shawn, you can't have, can you?
Yeah, it is like serenade.
What do we do, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to push back against footage like that.
Surely even you can't deny that this looks pretty bad for the kid, Mr. Prosecutor. I love how Mama Gavel panics. That's like me saying I love how she looks in pain. He claimed he knew nothing about what happened. The child is massively, intentionally obstinate and unhelpful. The president is right there with him. Shawn, what are you not telling us? We have to know.
He's right, Shawn. Be honest now. It's the only way.
The truth is, it was all my fault.
Shawn, what did you do?
This proves that the child was there at the time of the crime, at the same time as the victim. Ignore that you already proved that a known criminal who's been suspected was also proven to be there at the same time, right? It was my fault. The Torosaurus head fell off of the trailer.
What happened while I was rehearsing?
I went up on the roof of the trailer to prep the kit I was using, and I turned on the heater while I was there. I must have left it burning when I came back down to run my lines. Then my mom called and I left the set to go talk to her. When I came back after the call, the Torosaurus head had fallen from the roof and the president was just there, lying next to it. No. Okay, I think this is probably a good place to save for the day. So we will stop here for the day for Miles Edgeworth. I am gonna go on a very quick BRB, finish off my food, and then we will play some Umineko. So, anyone that signed the contract, pay close attention for that Umineko stream, okay? Okay. See you guys in a bit.